What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Round Table Sports, ladies and gentlemen. All right, today there are huge implications in the playoff race, all right, with seeding and those who are fighting very hard to get in. We're going to go through a few of those scenarios, but before we do, we want you to know that this stream is being powered by BetUS. Take advantage of a 150% sign up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 using code YouTube150. All right. If you're looking for a new sports book, BetUS is where you want to be. As you can see, the odds for today are up. We got almost every game. Indianapolis Colts versus the Giants. That's one of the biggest games with playoff implications in the NFL today. All right. The Atlanta Falcons versus the Washington Commanders. Man, two rookies go at it head to head. The Raiders versus the Saints. Who wants to tank more? The Titans versus the Jaguars. Same thing. Who wants to tank the most, ladies and gentlemen? All right. And then we have the Bills versus the Jets. Can the Bills get a solidify their seeding? That's what that's going to come down to. Can the Jets play upset spoiler? 10-point spread, that's pretty tough. All right, Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucks, can you keep your hopes alive versus the Falcons? Green Bay Packers versus the Vikings. Game of the day, by the way. All right, Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles, divisional rival. Dallas eliminated, but the Eagles trying to fly high and still win the first seed in the conference. Then you have the Miami Dolphins, Cleveland Browns. Man, oh man, Dolphins still fighting for their lives. Cleveland trying to play spoiler. And on tomorrow night, you also have the Lions versus the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers season is over, but the Lions must win to try to win the NFC. So, ladies and gentlemen, all of these games have their odds on BetUS. And don't forget, BetUS is not just a sports book. It's live betting, casino, race book, and so much more. Make sure you check it out. Supporting our sponsors is supporting our channel. All right, well, let's get into some of the implications because today is a huge day in the NFL, all right? But to go ahead and use my ESPN standings. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, everything is about the seventh seed. Everything is about the seventh seed. Now, that's not it. You got the Chargers who won and the Pittsburgh who lost over the weekend. Those implications start next week. But Buffalo does not want to fall because the Ravens have an opportunity to catch up to them, all right? But the real name of the game is that seventh seed. Denver Broncos losing last night gives hope to the Colts, the Bengals, and the Dolphins. But one major thing must happen today for Miami. The Colts, they need to lose. Now, they don't have to lose because if they lose next week, it'll help as well. But the Colts, if they lose a game, Miami can look like they have a huge opportunity to get into the playoffs. Dolphins just need to win out. They got to beat the Browns today to start out. Tua Tagovailoa, not sure if he's going to officially play or not. That's going to be interesting. And then you have the Bengals on the other side who are trying to make a late run to get into the playoffs. But Bengals and Dolphins need a loss by the Colts, and that is going to be important in today's game. The Colts, let's take a look at it real quick. We know, I think they play the Giants, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Giants. They're on the road versus the Giants. It's not likely that they lose. I think the important thing is all teams are hoping that they lose in the last week versus Jacksonville. That's what they're hoping for. So we'll see how that works out. In the NFC, huge day. Green Bay and Minnesota will be playing today. A Minnesota win could serve to be massive as Detroit tries to win as well because they're setting up the stage for a huge showdown for the last week of the season. All right. Those are the biggest implications in the games for today. Atlanta also has to play Washington. Atlanta wants to win so that they can hold on to the division and hold Tampa Bay off. But Tampa Bay also looking to win. Let's have a different, perspective on that. The NFC is just crazy. Almost every game has playoff implications, and it's going to be interesting to see how this actually officially turns out. we shall see. Let me see here. All right. All right, we got that done. We shall see how it actually turns out. Time always tells. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Football week 17 of the NFL is here. We're going to be watching the games, also doing a live stream covering the games. So stay tuned right here at Roundtable Sports. Thank you all for tuning in. And again, these are huge playoff implications today in the NFL. So let's see how it all shakes up, and we'll be back to talk about it all. We love you all. We appreciate you all. Don't forget this stream was powered by BetUS. Don't forget to take advantage of that 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 using code YouTube150. Love you. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Peace. We are out.